Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. So in today's video we will be talking about Araujo, then we will be moving on to Emerson, then we will be moving on to Vidal, and lastly we will be talking about Gustavo Maia. And we are first going to be talking about Araujo. So I know that many of you guys know by now that Araujo did get an injury in the last game, which was with Barcelona B. That Barcelona B match that Araujo did play in was a very important match for Barcelona B, because if they were to win that match it was going to take them into the second division. But unfortunately Barcelona B did not get into the second division and they remained in the third division. But besides that, Araujo did get an injury and was pulled off very early. And in that play where Araujo did get injured, I really did think that that foul in the box was a complete penalty, but again, that's besides the point. Araujo is injured, which means that the first team right now is in jeopardy going up against Napoli. So not only is the first team extremely worried, like Pique and the players, but us fans and the board members and the staff are all worried that Araujo will not be participating in that match against Napoli. And the reason why I'm saying this is because, like, is Araujo a starter with FC Barcelona? No, he's not. But the thing is that without Araujo now, we only have one center back left, and that one center back is Pique, who is 33 years old. Our back line is not in their best condition, especially going into this Napoli match, because we also have Lenglet right now who has a groin discomfort, and we also have Umtiti who has a knee injury on his left leg. And now with Araujo being out injured again, that only leaves us with Pique. Now I know that there's multiple solutions when we are very thin in center backs, like we can use Busquets or Vidal, who are more than capable to play the center back position. But here's the thing, Busquets and Vidal are going to be suspended in this match. Vidal did get a red card in the first leg against Napoli, and Busquets also got his 5th yellow card, which means that he will be missing the next match against Napoli. So that leaves us with no other option, and that they're both going to be suspended. And the only solution that I can see when we only have one center back that's healthy is if Barcelona do play a 3-5-2 formation. Now I'm not going to go too into depth when it comes to that 3-5-2 formation, because we can talk about this for 25-30 minutes, but that's probably the only solution towards only having one center back. And look, does Barcelona and us fans prefer to play the 3-5-2 formation? No, we much rather prefer to play the 4-3-3, but that is the only solution that we have. And I hope that because of this problem that we are currently having right now going up against Napoli, I hope that this is a big call towards the Barcelona directors, the sporting directors, everyone that's in charge of bringing new players in and bringing the players out. This has to be a call that we need to sign new center backs, healthy center backs, reliable center backs, and overall a better defensive line, because right now what's going on right now is super unacceptable. And it says here, according to Javi Miguel, Araujo has a sprain in his right ankle, fully confirmed. If it is grade 1, he will play against Napoli. If it is grade 2, then he can be discarded. If it is grade 3, then totally discarded. The test will begin on Monday. And then moving on to the current updates that did come out about 2 to 3 hours ago, according to the same reporter, Araujo suffers a second-degree sprain in the right ankle. This will be an injury that will completely rule him out in the match against Napoli, because this injury will take 3 weeks to recover. And since we are talking about center backs right now, I quickly want to give you guys some updates about Lenglet. It says here, according to Javi Miguel, Lenglet, who is recovering from a flurry in the right groin, has all the numbers to participate against Napoli. In principle, his recovery is positive and does not jeopardize his presence. And so that is the current update with Lenglet. He does have a chance to participate in the match against Napoli, but this is what really pisses me off the most, is that we can't continue to be in situations and in time frames where we only have one center back. Like, we can't be in moments where we can say we only have one center back that's healthy. That is not good. That is basically giving ourselves a 50% chance that we are going to go into a match where we are only going to have one center back. We can't continue to say that. We can't continue to say that we only have one center back healthy. So now with Araujo being injured, the focus right now in this team is going to be on Lenglet. We are going to highly depend on Lenglet's return, and if he does not return for whatever reason, the alternative will be the 3-5-2 formation. Moving on to the next topic, and going from this topic and so on, these are just going to be quick minor updates, nothing too serious, nothing too into depth. And so we are first going to start with Emerson. And according to Sky Sports, Emerson to AC Milan remains complicated. Their interest is confirmed, but Barcelona asked for 35 million euros. In addition, Betis also has a percentage in the event of a transfer. As of now, no no room for an agreement, but it's possible for talks to be discussed later. So as I said before, about 2 to 3 videos ago, Betis will get their fair share, meaning that, let's say for example, Barcelona and Betis agreed to sell Emerson for 20 million euros because they really want to get rid of that player. And this is just for example. Let's just say it's 20 million euros and Betis and Barcelona do get a 50-50 split. That would mean Barcelona get back 10 million euros after spending 12 to 13 million euros on Emerson, which they did buy and spend back in the summer of 2019, meaning that Barcelona lost 2 to 3 million euros after not using Emerson not one time in the Camp Nou. That is horrible business. And so that is why Barcelona is going to stick with the 35 million euro price tag, because they do not want to lose any money. And the other reason why Barcelona is going to stick to that 35 million price tag is because they are well aware that AC Milan do need a new right back. AC Milan is going to push for this move because right now what AC Milan have is Conti and Calabria, who are two right backs of AC Milan who have not shown consistency throughout the whole season. So AC Milan is looking for a brand new right back, and that right back is Emerson. And just a side note, this sale of Emerson is not going to affect nor has any correlation towards increasing the chances of Serginho Dest coming to FC Barcelona. The only way that we can see Dest's chances of going to FC Barcelona is if Barcelona do sell Nelson Semedo. Moving on to the next topic, we are going to be talking about Arturo Vidal. According to Gabriel Sanz, Vidal can still stay at Barcelona. Club sources say that the technical management understands the player's fitness and versatility. The captains and heavyweights would also like to have him. In Barcelona, they know that Rakitic's transfer will be more feasible. He continues to say, Barcelona is rethinking about his continuity after this season's performances. He has been linked to be added in the Lautaro or Pjanic operation, but neither Inter nor Juventus wants to have him now. At the club, they no longer speak openly about his departure. So when we are talking about Vidal leaving FC Barcelona, it has always been super controversial on whether Vidal should go or not. Some people say that Vidal is delivering for FC Barcelona, and some are saying that Vidal is not delivering what he needs to be delivering on the pitch. And this is a player that has been heavily rumored to leave FC Barcelona ever since the beginning of this year. And the reason why Vidal has been heavily rumored to leave is because there was a moment in the beginning of this year where Vidal was the key to unlock the Lautaro Martinez operation, because at that time Vidal was worth 22 million euros, which is a good price tag to include in this Lautaro Martinez operation. But now 6 to 7 months later, things have changed. The pandemic affected football. Vidal hasn't been performing in the way that he's supposed to be performing, and now the player that Inter Milan is looking for is Junior Firpo, which is a player that is being worth 41 million euros according to Inter Milan. And because of that, now Barcelona is in a position where they can say, you know what, I'm not going to mind keeping Arturo Vidal, because if he's not going to be able to participate in this operation, and seeing that Vidal does bring decent performances, right, according to Barcelona, let's just keep Vidal and see what he can do next season. And so look, in my opinion, Vidal is a great player, but here's the thing. Vidal is a player that wants to stay in this Barcelona team to continue to play more minutes. He wants to be a starter, but that's the problem. Vidal is a player that takes away the minutes from the other players like Riqui Puig or Elenia, who's coming in, potentially even Pedri, because Vidal is a player who has expressed throughout the whole previous season that he does not like to be benched. And to me, I cannot agree with that. Vidal is going to have to depart from this club if he's going to continue to say that he wants to get more minutes and play full 90 minutes with FC Barcelona. Because right now, the club's priority is to grow and groom these youth players who are coming in next season. And Vidal cannot be in these plans going forward. And the only veterans the club should allow in this team is Busquets and Pjanic. Those are the only two players that should be included in the squad for next season when it comes to midfield veterans. So let me know what you guys think. Do you believe that Vidal does have a place in the Barcelona team next season? Or do you think Vidal should be sold in this summer? Let me know in the comment sections down below. Now moving on to the last topic, and we are going to be talking about Gustavo Maia. According to Ferran Martinez, Barcelona will pay 4.5 million euros for Gustavo. He will become the first reinforcement of the Barcelona B this week. And so yes, it's true, it is fully confirmed. Gustavo Maia will be the first Barcelona B signing in this summer. And Gustavo is a player that has been very questioned and is a very questionable signing, because the media has stated that Gustavo Maia has only played in the Sao Paulo B team and has never participated in the first team. We also know that Andre Curry, who used to be the Brazilian scouter for FC Barcelona, did scout this player, and seeing his track record, he has always been known to be bringing Brazilian flops in this Barcelona team. And so very controversial, another controversial signing I am going to be rooting for this player. I'm going to be closely looking at Gustavo Maia to see how he plays and see if he's good enough to potentially even play in the first team. But that'll be it for today's Barcelona Daily News. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I don't know if you guys watched my previous video, but I did post a video about 3 to 4 hours ago, and I did mention in that video that I do have a Flick group chat that I did make, and I am inviting many people in that group chat, but I do have a passcode if you do want to enter in that group chat. So if you guys do want to know about that passcode, just DM me on Instagram or message me on Twitter. You can do whichever, and I will give you the passcode. I'll be excited to see you guys there. And again, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Subscribe, like, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.